In this video, I made 5 different UGC items on Roblox. Sorry for not uploading a while. I had to wait a bit for my new microphone to be delivered because my old one has a crackling sound that keeps getting harder to prevent, and my phone's microphone doesn't sound too great either. If you have any feedback on my new microphone or how it sounds, please leave some feedback for me in the comments. So yeah, 5 UGC items on Roblox. Let's talk about how I made those things. Before we get into the individual creation of each item, to make all of these items, I use a software called Blender, which you can find at blender.org if you want to make something yourself. And I also use Photoshop to create the textures for these items, which is basically like painting them. Now let's talk about the first item I made. I've already made a YouTube short about this item, so I'll just play that and you can get all of the information you need. But after that, I'll also be showing you some more items that I've never shown before. So I found this Roblox artist on Twitter, and I found out that they have a merch store, and I really liked their designs. I'm decently good at making 3D molds in Blender, so I decided to remake them as Roblox UGC Accessories. So here's their hat design as a Roblox accessory, and although it's technically not my design, I'm quite proud of how it turned out. If you want to get this item into Roblox, just subscribe to the channel and I'll see what I can do. Wait, but why are there straps on the hat? Oh wait, that's not just a hat! That's right, I really liked the look of the first pink item I made, so I decided to make another one, and this time, it's a sports bag. From making these two items, I learned a lot about texturing. I figured out how to use texture paint along as UV editing to reshape how a texture will look and figure out where each part is. I've also learned a lot about how noise and blurs can be used together to make some pretty cool effects, just like the fabric on the hat. That's 40% monochromatic noise paired with a motion blur to create the lines of fabric. Or even the white texture on the sports bag. Although not being very visible, I tried using noise and a combination of basic and Gaussian blurs to create a textured surface instead of just a white blob. There's also even the dark pink noise on the zipper of the bag. I wasn't even expecting this to happen, and I'm only just putting it in the script since it just happened. But Leah, the person who made the design, ended up noticing my model. I just think that's really cool. Now let's get back to what I thought when I first made the item. This is so cool. I need to show it to my friend Hazem. I bet he'd really love it. Wait, he said it looks as horrible as my grandmother's feet? Oh, I'll show him. Maybe I can prove him wrong by getting more subscribers than him. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Please subscribe to me so that I can get more subscribers than my evil friend Hazem. Although, I did just make a tweet where I asked for ideas, and his idea wasn't too bad. I'm still gonna try and beat him in subscribers. I guess I'll also make the item from their idea. So first up, I made a simple mask with a cone to act like a nose like in the image. Although, it required a lot of tweaking. I then added the face and mouth. Then realized that something didn't look quite right. And that's because the nose in the image has a black outline. But I didn't know how I could recreate that in 3D. So I opened up YouTube and searched for a tutorial on the subject. And it worked well, with the drawback that it requires you to duplicate the object in all of its triangles and vertices. Although, to see if the effect truly works, I needed to load it into a game engine like Roblox Studio. So that's exactly what I did. I opened up Studio and made the item into an accessory. Although there were some issues with the rotation of the item in Blender needing to be flipped 180 degrees to match the character, the effect worked wonders. I even added in all of the other items into the Roblox Studio place. Now it's time for the next item, and well, I was quite out of ideas, but something beautiful happened. I saw this video on Discord, and it went so hard, I just had to screenshot and make it an item. As I show a time-lapse of me making the item, I feel like it's the perfect time to talk about how I made it. When it comes to the modelling, it's nothing special. There's 2 circles, both of which are indented, and some little things to keep them on your fictional ears. Although, in the world of texturing, it's a bit more interesting, where I got an oak tree texture from Google for the main part of the glasses. I used the motion blur method to create the ears things. What I'm really proud of, though, is the lenses, where I attempted to style it as if there was a glare coming off of them. And I did this by making a blurry noise surface and adding some transparent white shading. Although this doesn't look as good as the glasses on the avatar shop, I'm still proud because at least I've learned some stuff while making it. Here it is in the UGC place I made earlier. The next item will be a bit different. I learned like one thing from it, I guess, but it's not the best thing in the world. Do you know about the domino crown items on Roblox? Highly coveted, completely amazing. Yeah, I made the dominoes crown. Modeling was quite simple, although a bit confusing. One semi-cool thing I did was extending the middle of the ring to make it look more round. Although, if I'm recalling what happened correctly, it means I didn't use a loop cut, and that would have been way more effective in this use case. What we have in the end is something your mother would call domino crown at home. And here's all of these item designs side by side, all placed on simple avatars meant to match their design, such as the Twitter artist Iconic Leah's avatar, a plain white avatar for the epic Redditor meme mask, for gamers, a plain yellow for the nerd glasses, and a body colour that would be mistaken for the video game Pepsi Man if you didn't already know that it's based on Domino's Pizza. I have a few more ideas for some UGC items, so if you like this video, just give it a like if you want me to make some more items, and maybe even get them uploaded to Roblox. Although, if you dislike this video, you know what to do.